I will be demonstrating a central line dressing change, and I have went ahead and identified my patient, and I have checked my orders, and I've explained the procedure to my patient. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to do is perform proper hand hygiene. And this is a sterile procedure, so when I have the dressing change removed, I will go ahead and do my sterile technique, which includes wearing a mask. But first I'm going to go ahead and look at my site. I want to check for if there's any redness or soreness. I want to just look at the site and make sure that I have observed everything that's going on with the site prior to taking the dressing off. Before I put on my gloves, I can go ahead and loosen up the tegaderm. You want to make sure that you're pulling the tegaderm towards the incision site. After I got the tegaderm loosened up, then I can go ahead and apply just regular clean gloves. And just making sure that I don't touch underneath where the incision site actually is, and go ahead and pull off the old dressing. And I want to make sure that I go ahead and look and observe what's on the dressing. If there's any type of discharge, I want to make sure that I notice the type, the odor, how much, so I can chart that later. And I can go ahead and after I've observed that, I can go ahead and throw that away along with my gloves. And now I'm going to go ahead and open up my sterile stuff that I need in a sterile technique. I'm going to open up everything as sterilely as possible. And again, perform hand hygiene. I'm going to go ahead and contaminate my pinky finger and lift up and make sure I clean underneath the incision site really good. So my pinky finger is now contaminated, but my other hand is still clean. I'm going to go ahead and place my clean 2x2 over the incision. procedure part is now over. I do want to make sure that I label this, the date, time, and my initials, so that everyone else knows when it's time to change the dressing next. And lastly, I want to go ahead and tape down the lumens so that they don't get caught on anything and don't flail around. And then I want to go ahead and complete my standard 4 steps, wash my hands, put the bed in the lowest position, side rail up, call ladies within reach, make sure that the patient doesn't need anything else, and then I want to go ahead and chart how the dressing change went, if I noticed anything wrong with the site, any redness or soreness or pain, tenderness, and also if there was any discharge on that old dressing change, I want to make sure that I write down what I observed for that as well. And that concludes the central line dressing change.